Hello, everyone. Who doesn't know Paul McCartney, the living legend who has inspired millions with his extraordinary music career? From his glory days with the Beatles, which transformed the face of pop and rock music in the 60s, to his immense success as a solo artist with numerous hit albums. But behind all this stage success, Paul also has an interesting and rarely exposed side to his life. In this video, we will delve deeper into Paul McCartney's lifestyle. From his unique hobbies, a daily life full of creativity, to how he maintains a balance between the world of music and his personal life. Let's check it out together. Early life. Paul McCartney was born James Paul McCartney on June 18, 1942, in Liverpool, England. He came from a working-class family. His father, Jim McCartney, was a jazz piano player and worked in a cotton company, while his mother, Mary, was a nurse. Paul grew up in a challenging environment, especially after losing his mother to breast cancer when he was 14. This event significantly influenced his life and became one of the driving forces behind his serious commitment to music. Paul's love for music began to grow at an early age. His father, also an amateur musician, often played the piano at home, providing Paul with early inspiration in music. On his 14th birthday, Paul McCartney received a nickel-plated trumpet from his father. However, wanting to sing while playing, he exchanged it for a famous Zenith acoustic guitar. Initially, he struggled to play the guitar right-handed, but after seeing Slim Whitman play left-handed, he flipped the string order and began playing left-handed. His interest in music blossomed as he listened to various rock and roll and skiffle music popular in the 1950s. At age 15, Paul met John Lennon at a church music event and joined Lennon's band, the Quarrymen. Their friendship and collaboration in songwriting later laid the foundation for the formation of the Beatles, which would become one of the most influential and successful bands in music history. Career and success. Paul McCartney began his journey with the Beatles in the late 1950s when he joined John Lennon's band, the Quarrymen. After George Harrison joined and eventually Ringo Starr completed the lineup, they became the Beatles. The band kicked off their career by performing in small clubs in Liverpool and Hamburg, Germany, where they honed their musical skills and built a fan base. Their fortunes changed after signing contracts with manager Brian Epstein and producer George Martin in 1962. The release of their first single, Love Me Do, marked the beginning of their skyrocketing success. Subsequent singles like Please Please Me, She Loves You, and I Want to Hold Your Hand dominated the charts. In a relatively short time, the Beatles became a global phenomenon with the rise of Beatlemania. By the mid-1960s, they had reached the pinnacle of fame with innovative works, including iconic albums like Rubber Soul, 1965, Revolver, 1966, and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, 1967. The album Sgt. Pepper's itself is considered one of the greatest albums of all time, and won 4 Grammy Awards in 1968, including Album of the Year. Throughout his career with the Beatles, McCartney played a significant role in creating many hit songs, and the band made history with over 600 million album sales worldwide. They received numerous prestigious awards, including 7 Grammy Awards as a group, and 15 Ivor Novello Awards in the UK. The Beatles were also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988. The remarkable commercial and critical success of the Beatles made them not only the best-selling album band of all time, but also a symbol of global cultural change in the 1960s. Paul McCartney, with his talent for songwriting and musicianship, became a key figure in the musical revolution that was happening at the time. Wealth. In addition to his stellar music career, Paul McCartney is also known as one of the richest musicians in the world, with an estimated net worth exceeding $1 billion. His primary source of wealth comes from royalties from the Beatles' songs, his solo career, and successful major concert tours. McCartney owns the copyrights to many songs, including a valuable music catalog that further strengthens his wealth. Besides music, he also runs a music publishing business through MPL Communications, which manages thousands of songs and works of art. McCartney has also invested in various other businesses, such as real estate, and owns valuable properties. Paul McCartney owns several homes in various locations, reflecting his luxurious and diverse lifestyle. Paul McCartney owns a house on Cavendish Avenue, London, which he purchased in April 1965 for £40,000 from a doctor named Desmond O'Neill. The house is situated in an exclusive area near Lord's Cricket Ground and has been one of McCartney's primary residences in the UK. The property has not only served as a home, but also as a significant place for many moments in his personal life and career, especially during the peak years of the Beatles. In addition to owning homes in various locations, Paul McCartney also owns High Park Farm, a 183-hectare farm in Scotland that he purchased in 1966. This farm serves as a retreat and source of inspiration for McCartney, where he has composed and recorded several songs. Surrounded by beautiful nature, High Park Farm offers a rural lifestyle that McCartney enjoys, including sheep farming and gardening. Paul McCartney also has a diverse collection of cars, including several classic and luxury vehicles. Here are some cars he has owned or currently owns. Romantic relationships. In addition to his successful career and extraordinary wealth, Paul McCartney's personal life has also been a focal point, particularly his romantic relationships with several famous women. He married Linda Eastman, a photographer and musician, in 1969, and they remained together until Linda's death in 1998. The couple was known for their very close relationship and worked together on music projects and animal rights activism. After that, McCartney married Heather Mills in 2002, but this marriage ended in a controversial divorce in 2008. In 2011, he married Nancy Shevell, an American businesswoman, and they are still together today. Outside of his marriages, McCartney has also been rumored to have dated several other famous women, including actress Jane Asher in the 1960s. His colorful love life adds another dimension to McCartney's persona as a music legend who also has a complex love story. Hobbies. Paul McCartney has various hobbies outside of music that reflect his interests and lifestyle. Here are some of McCartney's well-known hobbies. Farming. Paul McCartney has a property in Scotland known as High Park Farm where he raises sheep. McCartney enjoys rural life and is involved in caring for animals on his farm. His love for farming aligns with his lifestyle that supports sustainable agriculture and animal care. Photography. He is a photography enthusiast, which has also become one of his ways to express himself and capture moments in his life. McCartney has published a photo book showcasing his works. Cooking. McCartney is known as a vegetarian and has an interest in cooking, especially plant-based recipes. He also contributes to promoting healthy and sustainable eating. Horse riding. He enjoys horseback riding and is often seen riding on his properties. This activity provides him with a chance to relax and enjoy nature. Painting. McCartney is also interested in the arts, both in drawing and painting. He has exhibited some of his artworks and has been involved in various art projects throughout his career. As one of the greatest music icons of all time, Paul McCartney is not only recognized for his extraordinary achievements in the music world, but also for a rich and diverse lifestyle. From a challenging early journey, success with the Beatles, to an intriguing personal life, McCartney continues to show that he is an inspiring and multifaceted figure. With various hobbies and his commitment to the arts and the environment, Paul McCartney not only leaves an invaluable musical legacy, but also serves as a true example of how to live a meaningful life and make a positive contribution to the world.